The New START Treaty is the last guardrail on the US and Russia's nuclear arsenals. The world's two largest nuclear powers have been constrained by limits on the nuclear weapons they can deploy. For the first time in more than 50 years, we face the prospect of a world with no such legally binding limits. No inspections, no verification.
The New START Treaty keeps the United States and the Russian Federation limited in the number of nuclear warheads they can deploy to 1,550, and the number of missiles and bombers they can deploy to 700. And those limits are important because the United States and Russia both possess a lot more warheads. The treaty also creates a lot of predictability between the United States and Russia.
In a world with over 12,000 nuclear warheads, predictability matters.
Without guardrails, nuclear competition becomes much less predictable, and technological advances makes proliferation risk far more dangerous. It would signal the collapse of the arms control system that helped prevent nuclear war throughout the whole Cold War and afterwards.
Without New START, distrust and worst-case assumptions will become more likely. That could fuel a dangerous new nuclear arms race.
We're talking about nuclear weapons that could destroy humanity, and suddenly we are going to be in a situation where we don't know when they're going to build up. And so we're going to have to be ready for anything. China is rapidly building up and modernizing. They have many fewer warheads, a total of about 600 against the US 4,000 warheads, but they are building up their strategic nuclear triad of missiles, bombers, and submarines. I'm concerned we would be back to a point where nuclear weapons assume much more importance than they should in the world.
From the Cold War, we could learn, for example, what President Reagan and Gorbachev did. Despite their tremendous differences, they got together. They agreed to work for something that would be the benefit of both the US and the Soviet Union and the world. The ability to verify your adversary's arsenal, that builds trust and also prevents escalation.
There is still a path forward. Russia said it would remain within New START's limits if the United States does the same.
Trump should agree to Putin's offer to continue observing the limits that were negotiated in the START agreement for one more year. This would prevent a rapid arms buildup, and it will also buy time for serious negotiations on a successive framework.
The expiration of New START is not just the end of a treaty. It is a test of leadership. We, the elders, call on the US and Russia to meet the urgency of this moment and rebuild the nuclear guardrails which protect us all.